Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm in a singlet again. Apologies, it's bloody hot here at the moment. I don't know what to tell you. You guys just get some some sexy shoulder. Anyway, so I wanted to. I'm a little bit late to this, to be fair. I do apologize. I'm trying to keep to my daily upload schedule, and I do sleep when all these notifications and stuff come out. So, as you guys probably know, we've got the new Red Megellda and the patch notes for coming for JP, which will be today, I guess, and then Tuesday/Monday for the rest of us on global and the Asia servers. So we're going to talk through it, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts. We're going to look at the banner. I was going to pull up the patch notes, but there's basically no patch notes. Like, the only thing you really need to know is that it looks like because of the lack of patch notes, we've got a collab coming, right? Which would make sense. And that this banner is a step-up banner, so 242 gems, right? Which I'll explain in a sec, and then we'll go through the actual banner for the rest of it. And that there's double sources for demonic beasts, so double river source, double river source, double wind source, and then double, I think it's moon source, and then whatever the snake one is as well. So I will be farming some holy relics. Last time this came out, I just started doing the bird, and I didn't quite understand what this meant. So I've still got probably maybe almost 10 of the, maybe not that anymore, of the bird, and I've got like 5 each of the dog and the deer. So I'm going to be farming them to get all the rest of the holy relics. So stay tuned for that. We'll probably do a few streams where we're just farming, and we'll try out different teams and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. But that's pretty much the patch notes, right? So the only real thing is Megellda, the banner, double sources for demonic beasts, and the complete lack of anything else kind of means that we're due for a collab or a big something next week, right? Because we've just had a festival, we've just had end of years and stuff, so it's kind of got to be a collab. But anyway, Pride of Valhalla. Valkyrie Megellda. Now, I actually really like this hero. I think she's really just funky, like Falling Valkyrie. This is going to be hilarious to see. I can't wait. But let's talk. So she's red. She is not goddess. She's unknown, which is a little bit... How's it going? Again, sorry, my Discord's going off. It's not yours. Don't worry. And it just kind of... Yeah. So anyway, trust me, the passive. This is the thing I want to talk about the most. In Demonic Beast Battle... So any demonic beast battle, snake, bird, deer, dog, anything. Every time the hero uses a skill, increase allies' HP-related stats by 6% up to a max of 30%, and increase the ultimate engagement by 1. So this is basically just Thonar's Relic. It's just slightly not as good in terms of HP-related stats, right? Like, that's basically what this does. And then when the hero cleanses debuffs, you recover 20% of allies' max HP. So that's pretty good, which we'll show in a second because she does have the Solidify card. So, her first card is just a standard, deplete ultimate gauge card, 120, 300, 450% multiplier, the usual. Same thing you see on Red Thonar, on Cusack, all those kind of heroes. And then the other one is Requiescat, which is just a solidify effect, which is interesting, right? Because it's a buff, obviously, so that'll be really helpful if you're using any Amplify heroes. The main ones really are only Trader Melee that has any sort of impact at the moment, unless you're popping out Red Escanor for some reason. So, like, it gives an additional buff, and it removes the debuffs, which will then obviously proc this part of the passive, which is recovers 20%. It does have the same Holy Relic, which is when the hero uses a recovery skill, and this is not a recovery skill, this is a buff skill, right? Like, so it removes 1 debuffs from ally, then applies effects. So, like, you pretty much won't get this. Like, you'll get the stat boosts, but you won't get this part of it. So she's probably gonna have the same cosmetics and everything, like the other one. And it's a weird one. Like, let's break this down for a second, all right? Let's talk about it. So, like, this to me screams the new snake boss, right? Maybe dogs, because it removes debuffs and applies solidify, which is helpful, right? But then the whole thing about the snake boss is that it's been gearing towards like all goddesses, right? So it's like, because like her holy relic she turns into a goddess, right? For each 4 allies on the battlefield of goddesses, each goddess ally increases, right? So she gets given goddess, which makes sense. But then, no, wrong one. Old mate Valkyrie is still unknown. So like it just won't work on the snake now. Like, the only place I can think of this being helpful is dogs, because like deer and bird are kind of good, right? Like, you have Yorm and you have Megellda, and they both have their holy relic, so you can't use this chick really on the bird because you're using the other Megellda because you want the holy relic, which is broken in that fight. And then you could use her maybe in deer, but then you've got like, you've already got Yorm, who does her job really well, plus her holy relic is broken, and then you've only got 1 attack card for red, so you'd have to run like Megellda and then another red unit like Freya, and then a blue unit, and then like Yorm, which to me doesn't make sense, because like I said, like, don't be wrong, the deer is annoying. And if you guys do struggle with any of these, just a bit of a shameless self-promote, I do have videos on the channel about dogs, bird, deer. I do have another dogs one coming, but I just haven't done it yet. So, like the deer and the bird, you should be able to do once you get the right resources and you level up the right heroes. So this doesn't make a lot of sense. I think the only place I probably would attempt to use her is maybe dogs, because dogs suck and I don't like them. So, but like, then you'd want to have all these ads, man. Then I'd have to have her. I could have to have Megellda, Thona, and then what, like Escanor, like Trader Melly or something. Like, I don't quite know where they're going with this and where she's gonna fit. So that's my thoughts. It is only a 242 banner, so like, I might just pull her and just try her on dogs and see. But the problem is, which we'll get to, is this is the banner. It sucks, fam. It's the worst. Like, I wouldn't mind some dupes for Sigurd, Yorm, and Skadi, which I suppose is good. Like, I'm 5'6" on Skadi. I think I'm 2'6" here and like 1'6" here. So I wouldn't mind some of these. But like, I have a 6'6" Megellda, and why you'd want any of these units? Maybe this Arthur for the human team, but the human team's dropped off. Like, it seems like a really, I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem to have any rhyme or rhythm or, purpose to it. Like, it just kind of does its own thing. So, will I pull for it? I think I've got some. I mean, let's just have a look. I think I've got enough gems for it. I think I'm at like 700. I want to say, so I could probably get away with it and then still pull the collab stuff. I used to not pull the collab stuff because I loved having the OG units, but now I'm getting to the point where I have a lot of the OG units, and you guys are gonna want to see collab units. So I know I'm gonna have to pull. So I've got 670, and it's 242, so that would push me down to like 420. Oh, I don't know if that's worth it, team. I don't know if that's worth it. Like, for this banner, and for a unit that doesn't, I don't really know. Like, it's not as if, boom, she's for a snake, right? Like, she's gonna be super helpful. She turns into a goddess. She's gonna hard carry you on snake, and like, this is gonna go along with the other Freya and then Mael and stuff. It just, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. We're kind of in for this hero and then a step up banner, and then that's it for next week. We'll be farming some Demonic Beast sources, of course. And then maybe pulling. I'm not sure. You guys let me know if you think I should pull or not. I don't know if it's worth it. Might be saving it for the collab, but let me know what you guys are going to do, and let me know your thoughts down below. As always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.